This past week, WTNH celebrated 74 years on the air. It's the oldest TV station in the state, the second oldest in New England. And through the years, technology has changed how we get our news and how we share it with you at home. It's also changed how our team of meteorologists predict the weather. Here's a segment from our 50th anniversary special in the late 90s featuring the beloved Dr. Mel.
Just as we came on the air back in 1948, computers came on the scene. And one of the first applications to computers was for weather forecasting. But amazingly, computers really didn't catch on for about 30 years until 1978, when something really huge came along.
According to AccuWeather, the storm has the characteristics of a classic.
Effective at 10 o'clock tonight, I am ordering that all roads and highways in our state be closed.
The storm developed off the southeast coast and slowly moved northward toward New England in classic nor'easter fashion. But even the National Weather Service failed to issue warnings or advisories about this monster storm. Yet one of the newest computer products of the time accurately predicted the storm's arrival and intensity. It was right on the money. After the February blizzard, forecasters became believers. Now we have more than a dozen computer models.
The late Dr. Mel. On this Father's Day, we end our show today with a positive vibes story that truly celebrates dads in our Nutmeg Nation. The State Department of Children and Families hosting a special ceremony this week to show just how important dads are in a child's life. Here's News 8's Tina to tell.
Oh yeah. I want the shaft and the head coming last.
Today was more than a day to sharpen those golf skills. It was a day to celebrate dads, foster fathers, and biological fathers making up these foursomes at the Lyman Orchard's Apple 9 golf course in Middlefield.
We often see when dads step up to the plate and do their job in parenting with moms, children are better off.
The Connecticut Department of Children and Families, or DCF, sponsored the golf event, Best Dad by Par.
We went from 0 to 6 kids in 6 months after going through the licensing process.
Joe Freitas has been a father to 54 kids, foster, adopted, and biological in the past 25 years, and he highly recommends it.
And you get tenfold at least in back.
Among these dads being celebrated is Willie Robinson. As a younger man, he had a substance abuse problem and lost custody of his older children. He worked hard and was able to get them back.
I don't care what I had to go through. I did it.
DCF continued to work with him, and he has since become a licensed foster father himself to another child in need of a loving and stable home.
It just warms my heart. It's a rush.
Among these dads, we also met a son who told us how his life was changed for the better once he became part of the right family.
I think the hardest holidays were Mother's Day and Father's Day. You know, what do you do when you don't have your own mom and dad?
That changed for Jose Garcia, who after an adoption which didn't work out, was placed in the home of his foster father Kevin and his wife Sherry. He was 14. He's now 29.
I don't really say foster really anymore. I just, say dad, dad, mom.
The need for foster fathers continues. In Middlefield, Tina Detel, News 8.
What a great story, Tina. If you know of a positive story in our Nutmeg Nation, find us on social media. Use the hashtag #PositiveVibes8. We thank you so much for sharing your time with us for this week in Connecticut. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there. You can catch us here every Sunday at 10 a.m. on WTNH, every Monday night at 9 p.m. on our sister station, WCTX. Let's toss things over now to Tom Dutchick and the Capitol Report crew. Greetings, everyone.